Hello everyone, Scottish Lad here and welcome back to Scottish Lad Darts channel. In today's video I'm going to be taking a look at the Cuesoul D8 light system, which I've already obviously assembled and put on, and as you can see it's very sturdy on there. It's not going to slip off or anything like that. It is completely shadowless, which I'll even show you in the front bit of front section. Now the box has got everything you need. It's got the stuff to turn it into, be able to fit into a soft tip board as well as obviously steel tip. Now it's not magnets that clip into the board either. It is metal pins. It almost feels like dart points that just stab into the outside of the dart board. Now I've checked afterwards, I've taken it off, it does not cause any damage, it's just two wee holes. It's a silicone light strip to protect your eyes all the way around, and it's a soft feeling obviously with that silicone. It's adjustable, which I haven't quite mastered yet, so I'm not going to try and mess about with it to make the video any longer than it needs to be. And you can take it apart and you can assemble it anywhere you need to go. So if you're kind of in a pub league and your pub's not got a dart light, you can buy it and take it with you just to help the team out, I suppose. It's so easy to do. There is instructions as well, and there's a video. I'll leave the link in the comment for that and how you put it together. It's going to cost you $55.53 if the conversion rate is right, roughly. So it's still less than 60 quid, which you cannot really complain about. Light in the board, obviously, as you can see, it is quite a bright light. It's not obviously as bright as the Corona because it's not a white light. It's more like a yellow natural light in my opinion. But in terms of everything else, it stays on the board, the wall quite nicely. And what I do like about it is there's no identifiable branding on the outside, obviously, which makes it look a bit more clean, a bit more aesthetically pleasing to the eye. But what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm going to get it set up so I can get you close up to the board and you can see if there's any shadows for yourselves. But obviously let me know what you think of the ring light in the comment section down below. Personally, to me, I'm going to say it's better than the Corona Vision, just simply because it's a more natural light. It's not as much a headache to look at, and obviously it's so easy to use as well. I mean, it comes with this switch, which is to power it off, and the dimmer switch in one. So to turn it off and turn it on, all you do is press on it, and it's so simple. It was really as simple as that, folks. But I'm going to set the board up to the board, the camera up to the board, so you can see if there's any shadows for yourselves. But personally, I haven't seen any on it. So without further ado, folks, let's go chuck some darts. Right, folks, I'm going as close as I can get due to the situation around about my board. I'm going to be using these Cuesoul Robbie Greens with the new carbon Cuesoul stems and a set of the Cuesoul flights. Reviews of the stem and flight system coming soon. But let's see if you can see any shadows. I'll try and aim for white sections, but obviously as you know it's going to not always be possible. And again, I'm sorry about the rocking. It's because I've got it on the tripod rather than my shelf. It's just so I can get a wee bit closer to the board. So let's see what we can do. I'll aim for white, as I say. Judging by that though, look, the only shadow you can see is when my hand's coming up to the board, which you get with every light system. I'll try again with more lights and we'll see. Again, even with the black, look, there's no light shadows going on at the white or anything. Same with the one, there's no shadows. So essentially, it's just as good as the Corona Vision. It's just not as pricey as the Corona Vision. It's easier to put together than the Corona Vision, I'd have to say. And it's got everything you need, which you can get with the Corona Vision, as in dimmer switches, obviously plug into the wall so it's not battery operated, which you can get. You can get battery operated ones as well. But I'll have a couple more visits, then we'll have a wee summary. Or a wee wrap up, I should say. Again, as you can see, no shadows either side, so definitely shadowless. Well, there's a definitive one right there. As you can see, no shadows anywhere at all on that. So, completely shadowless surround as we want. Obviously as dart players we don't want to see shadows on the board when we're throwing our darts. But let's go get wrapped up. And there we go, folks. That was my thoughts and my kind of evaluations of the Cuesoul D8 Headlight ring light. Bit of a mouthful to say in terms of the name, but it's bright. It's more like a natural light rather than a bright light as you come to expect from, say, for the Chronovision or the Mission Taurus 270. This is more a yellow LED kind of style, so it's definitely a lot more pleasing to the eye, especially if white lights like myself give you a bit of headache. But the Chronovision, I ended up having to use a dimmer switch and having to turn it down because constantly looking at the board gave me a bit of a headache. But this, I've been obviously put it up a few days ago. I've been on it for total about 8 hours all in, and I've not had one headache since looking at it, which is brilliant for me from obviously affected by headaches a lot. But if you like this, check out the Cuesoul website. I'll leave a link in the description and in the pinned comment where you can obviously go and get it at the Cuesoul website. It's going to run you $55.50 free. That's not including postage costs, but even then it's still going to work out cheaper than what the Target Chronovision would be. And this is just as good as an alternative to the Target and Corona or the Mission Taurus or whatever you like. But if you want to see me review more ring lights or kind of more stuff, like more things like this, let me know in the comment section, everybody. But I'll leave it at that, folks. Don't forget to leave a like in the video, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, drop a wee comment. It's always nice for me to read the comments. I'll always get back to you as well, which is a plus. But stay safe out there, everybody, and of course, keep on that.